guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing the Gaga for Books tag. This was created by Sajid from Books Are My Social Life, who I was also tagged by, so thanks so much. And I used to be a huge Gaga fan growing up. I remember when I was like legit, I used to have all her music on my little iPod Nano, and I used to blast Bad Romance and Just Dance in my room. Yeah, so all the songs remind me of my childhood. But anyways, let's jump right into the tag. Just Dance. A song about finding fun, happiness, and comfort in a chaotic situation. Find a book that can get you through or got you through a hard time. I'm going to be going with Orange by Ichigo Takano. This is a manga. It's a manga. And anyways, this book does deal with some tough issues like suicide and everything, but it also has this adorable romance, and it's also just so fluffy in a way, and so good and heartfelt. And amazing. So I'd say this could get a lot of people through a hard time. It didn't get me through a very hard time, but on a bad day this put a smile on my face. So yeah. Poker face. Finding some aspect of yourself and making people unsure as to what is going on in your mind. Pick a book that gave you a vague impression and may have ended up being something you didn't expect. For this, I'm going to be going with The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. I just knew it was magical realism, but it was so much more. It was so complex. It didn't read how I expected it to. The story wasn't told like I expected it to be, which was a good thing because I really liked the way the story was told. So definitely this one was vague at times, but it also just it was just so much. It was just different than what I expected it to be. Paparazzi. The lyrics go, "I'm your biggest fan and follow you until you love me." Pick a book, series, or author that you consider to be a huge fan of. And I could go with so many different authors or books, but I'm gonna go with someone that I feel like I haven't mentioned in a while, but that is Gillian Flynn. Yeah, I love Gillian Flynn's books. She's gonna be the new modern day Agatha Christie. She's great. I love her stuff. So in here I have Sharp Objects, Dark Places, and Gone Girl. I've read all three. I loved Dark Places. It was one of my favorite books of last year. Gone Girl I really enjoyed as well. Sharp Objects was okay. It was a 3.25 stars for me. So, but then they also have The Grown Up. The Grown Up's so good. It's a little short story she released. But yeah, so I've written everything. I've written everything she's published. Yep, that makes sense. I've read everything she's published and I love her work. If you haven't read her, definitely check her out. She's amazing with writing and suspense. Bad Romance. A song about being in a relationship where the romance never really works. Pick a book where you felt the romance was underdeveloped, problematic, or just unshippable. I read the trilogy in 4 days in the summer of last year, I think. Yeah, the romance has always been even people who love it, it's problematic. I'm sorry. It's a little hard to read at times. Well, it was hard to read at times, but I mean, it's an addicting book. Same with the others. Plus they do get better as they go on, but the relationship is not the greatest, but you still wonder what's gonna happen with them, so that's why I continued reading. So yeah, Alejandro. I just can't be with you like this anymore. Pick a book that you once loved, but upon reread or reflection, your thoughts differ. I couldn't answer this one. I couldn't find a book for this. I just couldn't. I don't know. Born This Way. Show us your favorite coming of age story. This way. Show your favorite coming of age story of where the character went through a lot and from that learn to love and accept themselves. Coming of age, kind of growing up kind of story. It's probably The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I love this book. It's so good. I want to reread it. I read it in 7th grade during school. They taught it in school, but this was just such a lovely book. Who knew I would love a character so much? That's name was Ponyboy. Who knew this was just great. Dally, still thinking about that puts me to tears because that was sad. And the movie's amazing too. And yeah, you should read this if you haven't. The Edge of Glory. A song about celebrating the life you lived on Earth. When you're older and reflecting back on your reading life, what is one book or series that will always stand out? It's probably going to be The Virgin Suicides now, or it's gonna be The Shining. Yeah, those two are some of my favorite books, and yeah, they meant a lot to me. So applause. Going very much with the title, tell us what fictional character or group of characters you cheered on and applauded throughout the story. And again, I could have gone with so many, but I'm gonna go with our lovely trio from the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, or the Bill Hodges trilogy. Yeah, Holly, Jerem, and Hodges are my faves. They all work together so well, and I just love their dynamic so much. And yeah, it makes me so happy. If you guys have read this, tell me if you liked the pairing. Like, I loved their trio. They don't always like stay together, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like the book starts out with them and then this last book ends with them, if you know what I mean. But it's like so good. So yeah. Like Delusion, Gaga's new song. Tell us about a recent or upcoming release that you loved or are excited to read. For this, I'm going to be going with This Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I just read this very recently. I just posted my review video, so I'll have it linked down below, but I was super excited to read this, and I actually did quite enjoy it. I wouldn't say like I love it, but like I really enjoyed it, and it was really great. So this one. There you guys have it. That was the Gaga for Books tag. Thank you so much again to Sajid for tagging me, and thank you all so much for watching. Tagging Girl Reading. She's lovely. She has the best accent, and like I just love her videos and just the way she speaks. It's great. Literature Reads, my bud, Kayla. Chapters We Love, who's such a sweetheart. And Midnight Reads, Jill, who's the greatest. Again for watching, and I'll see you all very soon with a new video. Bye!
So faithless, lost on